In this section, we will be combining two functions by addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division to form a new function. We will also be composing two functions. There are two different ways that you can show the operations of two functions. On the left-hand side, you see two separate functions being combined. Since the two functions being combined must have the same independent variable, the right-hand side gives us a second option as to how we can show these four operations. We are asked to combine two functions through the four operations. Notice how problems A and D are asking us to form two operations through addition and through division. For parts B and D, you're going to evaluate this difference and sum at a constant value. Parts A and D will create new functions, while the results of B and C will be simply a constant value. On this first one, we are asked to add these functions together. We do so fairly easily by combining like terms. For this second one, we are asked to evaluate the difference at 3. The easiest way to find the value is to evaluate f at 3, g at 3, and then subtract these two values. Again, the easiest way to come up with our result is to evaluate f at 1 and g at 1, and then multiply these two values. For our last example, we're creating a new function, which is the quotient of g and f. We finish this section with composition of functions. We read this as f of g of x to compose two functions. The inside function will get substituted in for the variable or variables of the outside function. What we will see here is that parts A and B will give us a constant value as the result, since there is a value to substitute in for x, and parts C and D will have us creating new functions, since there is no substitution for x. Think of composing two functions as function notation done twice. We are looking for f of g of 2. The innermost function is g, and the outside function is f. We start inside and work our way out. We start by finding the inside function evaluated at 2. We find g of 2 is 9. We replace g of 2 with 9, and then are left finding f of 9, which gives us 39. This time we're looking for g of f of 1. We start innermost and find f of 1. Since f of 1 is 7, 7 is substituted into the outside function for a final result of 64. This time we are composing two functions, but not evaluating them at a specific value. Because of this, we will be creating a new function. The innermost function is g. This entire function gets substituted in for anywhere x is found in the outside function. What I like to do is replace the inside function with its function, and then write the outside function with parentheses substituting for the variable. The inside function is x squared plus 2x plus 1, and this will be substituted in for the variable of 4x plus 3. Now we're looking for g of f of x. Again, we will be creating a new function. The inside function 4x plus 3 gets substituted in for the variables that we see in the outside function. To make this easier for me, I take the outside function and replace the variables with parentheses. And again, the inside function gets substituted in for that variable. Thank you for listening.